Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. With Fauzi in here. Today, I will tell you about antisocial among teenagers. What is antisocial and why do teenagers have to be antisocial? For that, let's get started. Here we go. Antisocial is personality disorder in which behavior deviation from the norm comes from time to time and lead action that have the potential to harm the service of others. In more popular terms, antisocial is known by another name, psychopath or sociopath. People with antisocial personality have several characteristics in their behavior and personality. In general, antisocial personality disorder can be seen from the symptoms shown by the Diagnostic Statistical Manual or DSM. The most prominent characteristics of them are low levels of anxiety when faced with threatening situation and lack of filtered problem instincts. So, what they have done? Punishment usually has little effect on their behavior. Even their parents or other people punish them for the wrong things, they still lead an impressionable and impulsive life. Men are more likely to receive a diagnosis of antisocial personality than a woman. Sociopath is a type of personality disorder characterized by antisocial behavior and thought of patterns. The character of a sociopath is generally expensive, unlawful, indifferent to others, and violent. They also tend to have an elegant and untypical thought. A sociopath usually can't tell the difference between an hug and roll. Instead, the will ignore it and only focus on his personality thought as the person on the other side. The word answers might be familiar in years, even said the word in school. The word answers is usually to use people to recall friends and who are quiet and turn to withdraw from the society. It is stage for another, second for antisocial. However, thus antisocial means quite and aloof. According to KBBI, antisocial means not liking to socialize and trying to disrupt public peace. In fact, antisocial like to hang out with the people he cares about, and antisocial can be disturbing to general peace. But the premise is differs isn't true, and someone who doesn't like to socialize and disrupt the culture. Actually, antisocial is a personality disorder with the following symptoms. The number one is ignore what is wrong or right. Manipulating other personality again. And number three, lack of empathy and remorse after hunting another person. And next, colors, clinical and friendly to violence. Number five is impulsive and reckless, willing to consider and consequence of negative things. Tend to act criminally, so are these dangerous that the good of something to end oneself their what attracts. So being quiet or being aloof doesn't easily. Some of the risk factors that may cause antisocial behavior are passing childhood by being neglected and or exploited, coming from family with antisocial personality disorder, other personality disorder or mental disorder, and has a history of behavioral disorder in his childhood, challenges in family drama that is not harmonious or often becomes victim violence. Next is, can antisocial be cured? Yes. Until now, there is no specific drugs or therapeutic method that can cure people with the antisocial personality disorder. The treatment step for antisocial personality disorder aim to prevent behavior or action that can harm others to themselves, as well as to encourage and guide antisocial sufferers to live in society. Treatment for the antisocial personality disorder include the number one is psychotherapy. Psychotherapy is behavioral therapy and can be done individually or in groups. This therapy can be include anger control, treatment control of for alcohol or child substance abuse, and treatment for the other mental health conditions. But psychotherapy is not always effective, especially if the children are severe and the person can be admitted that is a serious problem. And the next is drugs. Is eventually treating the antisocial disorder and not yet become confirmed. If you find a symptom of certain mental and emotional disorder such as anxiety, difficult expressing emotion, the is the thing, but your doctor may promote stabilize and antidepressants. And the next is hospitalization. Hospitalization may be the best option for controlling the disorder, such as sheltered and drugs abuse. However, hospitalization is controlling the effective for the people disorder condition that is from personality experience and depreciation before behavior. Usually, illness symptoms are seen in the adolescents or young adulthood. Is stable over time and leads to personal suffering for disability. Personality disorder is a serious mental health condition affecting all persons in field activity disordered people. What is the difference between antisocial and asocial? Yes, though on the other hand, social personality is dysfunction characterized by withdrawing and voluntarily avoiding and social interaction. And asocial tend to be different to others, common to youth. Antisocial differs from antisocial behavior in that antisocial behavior implies the hatred of the or antagonism towards other people to general social order. Asocial traits are often seen in some introvert but extreme. Especially easily occurs in the people who exercise certain clinical conditions such as bipolar disorder, autism, schizophrenia, depression, or Asperger's syndrome, and special intellect disorder. Yes, so finally, we are at the end of this video. Hopefully, with what we have to learn today as an insight for all of us. We should avoid antisocial behavior. Let's start stepping out. Mingle with the environment, make friends, or multiply life experience. Always to give energy positive. All from me, antisocial living in the day. Thanks for watching and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for today.